Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
OK Conversation. OK Conversation with Julius J. 99.5.
Today, the last working Monday, the 27th day of January 2025. This is the OK Conversation on OK FM 99.5. In just less than an hour, President Joseph Newman Boakai will be addressing the nation in the annual message to talk about the gains and prospects of his administration over the course of last year up to present and going forward. We hope to join Nyanti Toba live up Capitol Hill. We also hope to go to Lofa County, where another mysterious killing has happened. We hope to speak with James Colley from Lofa. We hope to get some updates from the judiciary as well. We'll speak with Massa. And then we'll go live to Capitol Hill to bring you the president's address. After that, if there is still time before 6 o'clock, we'll bring you some initial post analysis of the sonar. And of course, take your calls as well. This is the OK Conversation. My name is Julius J. Indisputably the biggest thing on radio anywhere in Liberia at this time. We are live on our Facebook page, live on YouTube as well. No chance, no hope. So it is what it is right here, right now. Cause you never know that the truth will show. Yes, indeed. Share the video. Invite others to join in. The OK Conversation is right here. Was making news. Dutch authorities say one of Europe's most wanted fugitives has been living in Sierra Leone for about 6 months. Jos Dekas, 33, was sentenced in absentia to 24 years in prison on 25th June last year by a Rotterdam court for smuggling more than 7 tons of cocaine. Dutch prosecutor Wim de Bruyn said the fugitives' return to the Netherlands was of the highest priority. M23 rebels have taken control of the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, that's DRC, city of Goma, following intense fighting between government forces and rebels over the weekend. In a statement sent to media organizations Sunday night, the M23 called on DRC Army personnel to hand in their weapons and military equipment to the United Nations peacekeeping mission in DRC, MONUSCO, for safekeeping. Reports say the rebels also ordered all DRC military personnel to assemble at a local stadium in the morning. And Guinea-Bissau has endorsed Kenya's candidate Raila Odinga in the upcoming election for the chairmanship of the African Union Commission. During his 2-day visit to Nairobi, Kenya, President Umaru Sissoco Embalo reaffirmed his country's support for Raila Odinga. The two heads are still committed to deepening diplomatic and trade ties. Share the video, invite others to join in. The OK conversation is right here, right now. Let's take a very quick break with some of our sponsors. When we come back, we take our fact check segment. And then we rumble into the issues that matter.
From the north to the south, to the east and to the west, Liberia, it's time to come together and support your county to victory. Yes, it's the National County Sports Meet after intense qualifiers. Now it's time to support your county in a grand quarterfinals. All quarterfinal games will be played at the SKD Sports Complex in Pinson City on Saturday, January 25th. Game 1 at 2 p.m. Barbaro County will do everything possible to upset Maryland County. Game 2 at 4 p.m. Paul County will want to put Lofa County in a situation they can handle. And on Sunday, January 26th, Game 1 at 2 p.m. will win the Grand Jita as they clash with Grand Cape County. It's the clash of the Grands. Game 2 at 4 p.m. McGibby will go all out to unsettle Nima County. Is that gonna be the case? All road leads to SKD in Pinson City on Saturday and Sunday. Around the field, 5 USD. Stadium wing, 10 USD. And VIP is 25 USD. Get your tickets now at My Lab Store on Tottenham Boulevard adjacent YWCA. My Sportwear, 72nd opposite Masako. OKFM on Lynch Street. Jolomel Clothing on Lynch and Carey Street. All Petrol Trade Gas Station and all Connects Gas Station. Celebrate Mama Liberia, the National County Sports Meet where unity strive. Rep your county. I'll see you there.
Liberia, the sun is shining, and so are your opportunities to enjoy 24 hours current with Funny Brothers Corporation Solar Solution. Why let the power of the sun go to waste when you can make use of it to generate current for your home, business, or community? With our state-of-the-art solar panels, you will enjoy 24 hours uninterrupted power, reliable energy, a greener, cleaner Liberia. Funny Brothers Corporation Solar Solution offers top quality, durable, and affordable solar panels designed for Liberia's sunny climate. So why wait? Call us today on 0772 262584 or visit our showroom, Claratown or Umako Building adjacent the RB Bank. Funny Brothers Corporation Solar Solution. Let's power your future with the sun together.
Do you need a car?
Ready for an upgrade?
Then come to Sika Motors, sole distributors of Toyota vehicles, Mitsubishi vehicles, and Yamaha motorbikes, genuine accessories and spare parts.
You name it, we have it. We have the 2022 brands of Toyota vehicles. Select from our new Toyota Starlight,
Toyota Belter, Toyota Rush.
We've got the best deal in town through our Sika Motors financing schemes with selected banks, EcoBank Liberia and UBA Liberia, starting at the lowest as 500 USD. You won't believe these prices. Come for quality, reliability, and durability. Take a spin and let's make a deal.
Sika Motors on the UN Drive at Sayotown, Bushra Island, or call Sika Motors on +231 775 987 758 or email cmarketing@cfao.com. Sika Motors, drive with confidence.
Welcome back. The OK conversation is right here on OKFM 99.5. Yep. Let's take our fact check segment now. When we come back, We rumble.
And welcome to the Fact Check segment. The segment debunks disinformation and provides the verified facts of statements made online and on the radio. Today, we'll be fact-checking claims made in the last couple of days. On January 22, Kula Fofana, the presidential press secretary of Liberia, claimed in a Facebook post that the current exchange rate under President Joseph Boakai's administration is lower than what was inherited. Fofana highlighted this as one of the achievements of the Boakai's administration within its first year in office. We fact-checked this claim by reviewing a exchange rate published by the Central Bank of Liberia and found it to be misleading. When President Boakai officially assumed office on January 22, 2024, the buying rate according to the Central Bank of Liberia was Liberian dollars 188 to US 1, and the selling rate was Liberian dollars 190 to US 1. However, as of January 24, 2025, the buying rate stands at Liberian dollars 194 to US 1, while the selling rate is Liberian dollars 196 to US 1. This indicates a slight depreciation of the Liberian dollars over the past year, with a 3.19 increase in the buying rate and a 3.16 increase in the selling rate. Based on these findings, we conclude that the claim made by Presidential Press Secretary Kula Fofana that the current exchange rate under the Boakai's administration is lower compared to what was inherited is misleading. After President Boakai took office in January 2024, the Central Bank of Liberia reported a buying rate of Liberian dollars 188 to US 1 and a selling rate of Liberian dollars 190 to US 1. As of January 24, 2025, the buying rate has risen to Liberian dollars 194 to US 1 and the selling rate to Liberian dollars 196 to US 1, reflecting a 3.19 increase in the buying rate and a 3.16 increase in the selling rate over the past year. On January 25, Emmanuel Gonkwe, the leader of the economic freedom fighters of Liberia, he claimed in a video streamed live on Facebook that EFFL is the only political party in Liberia with the most securities. Gonkwe made the claim during the commissioning ceremony of the leadership of the EFFL in Mosorado County. To verify this claim, we contacted him regarding the source of his information. He did not respond to our inquiry up to the time of the production of this fact check segment. When he responds, we will update this report. We also searched the internet and found no report or news articles regarding the political party in Liberia with the most securities. Based on this funding, we conclude that the claim made by Emmanuel Gonkwe that EFFL is the only political party in Liberia with the most securities is unproven. We have found no data to back Gonkwe's claim. When we do, we will update this report. On November 5, Charles Roberts, a port security personnel at the National Port Authority and supporter of the ruling Unity Party, claimed that the port of Harper in Maryland County did not record more than 3 vessels in 2023. Charles Robert made a claim when he phoned in the OK Morning Rush to discourage the legislature from granting autonomous status to the various seaports in Liberia. The Liberian Senate in November passed into law a bill seeking to create the Liberia Seaport Regulatory Authority and Liberia Seaport Decentralization, thereby granting ports across the country autonomy. To verify whether the port of Harper in Maryland County did not record over 3 vessels in 2023, we wrote the Senior Director of Communication at the Free Port of Monrovia through WhatsApp, asking for details about the number of vessels that docked at the Harper Port in 2023. 2 months later, Joseph Kamara, he responded to our inquiry with a copy of the 2023 annual report of the National Port Authority. On page 13 of this report, it is revealed that the port of Harper in Maryland County recorded 56 vessels in 2023. Based on this fact, we conclude that a claim made by the United Party supporter Charles Roberts that the port of Harper did not record over 3 vessels in 2023 is misleading. The port recorded 56 vessels in that year. Well, this is all we have time for on the Fact Check segment. The segment is part of an MOU between Local Voices Liberia, OKFM, Pram FM, and Cool FM to counter disinformation to help the public make informed decisions. This MOU is funded by the Liberia Media Empowerment Project, implemented by Internews with funding from the European Union. The funder or partner had no say in the editorial decision leading to the production of this Fact Check segment. We will be back on Wednesday with more Fact Check reports to help you know the facts. If you want us to fact check claim for you, please send us a text to WhatsApp on 0777556296 and we will check for you. Also follow us on Facebook at Local Voices Liberia, Twitter at LVL and go to our website at www.localvoicesliberia.com. I am Siawe Miapo. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Welcome back. This is the OK Conversation on OKFM 99.5. My name is Julius J. Quite a static, as we all know, or in case you didn't know, but you should know, that 4 counties of Liberia's 15 have gone through to the semi-final stages of the prestigious county meet, the biggest in-house tournament in Liberia that brings everybody together. And of course, the counties are Maryland, Grand Jeddah, Lofa, and Margibi. Some very big counties who thought they would have reached this far, like Nimba and others. Clarence, all of Clarence's 4 counties that he said he's from Nimba, he's from Bong, he's from Bassa, he's from Riverses. All of them are out. I don't know what else he's going to do. But they are all out. And when I say we, I'm talking about Maryland. We played in one of the most dramatic games of all time. Quite dramatic. And we came out victors over lowly Bapolu, and so we're facing our younger brothers and sisters, Grand Jeddah. We had to exist and all that thing to give them status and everything else. So they will have to understand. They will have to understand and give us chance to go through to the finals and we whoever, Lofa, Magibi, anybody we see or we come across in the final, we're going to smash them to take that trophy to the Sunshine County, the very beautiful shores of Harper, the very populated city of Plebo, passing through the forested regions of Callaway and all that. So that's what we are about, this county meet. This is what we're living for right now. We are concerned. Some of you government officials, we've been getting complaints that you don't want to pay to go watch the games. You government official, you earning money. You can say, I'm minister, a deputy minister, a assistant minister, a director, a senator, a representative. You just want to enter free. And some of you put your whole family behind you. You have friends behind you. You say they shouldn't pay to enter. I mean, how are you people going to do that? How you want to treat the country like this? This is a tournament that should raise some revenue. There are a whole lot of expenses attached. You can go down there. Ordinary people are paying to enter. You earning money. You want to enter free. You carry a bunch of people behind you. they should enter free. No, that is very, very, very wrong. Extremely wrong. So we cannot. It is not a good thing to do. Okay, it is not a good thing to do. You all need to stop it. Pay. Pay. Yeah, everybody should pay to enter. If you should pay to enter, pay to enter. Leave that thing. Yeah. So that's what we're telling you. If we may be tempted to call some of you names if you try that thing again. Yeah. We may be very, very tempted. Massa will come in quickly. We'll talk to her quickly. We just have a few minutes. We have to go to Louva. We have to go up Capitol Hill. What are the updates from there? Okay. Okay. So let's take Massa very quickly. Welcome, Massa.
Thank you.
What are the updates from Capitol Hill?
From Capitol Hill, specifically the judiciary, there was a case pending at the Civil Law Court filed by the Imbato Speaker Funati Kofa, asking the Civil Law Court to granting declaratory judgment, like to rule in a favor in certain cases. Certain case between he and some other lawmaker with the current speaker, Nangbekun, Richard Nangbekun, and others. And so they had a ruling in that case today. Unfortunately for him, the court dismissed the case. And that dismissal, it was a motion filed by the adverse party, Richard Kuhn's party. They filed a motion for the judge to dismiss George Smith to dismiss the petition for declaratory judgment on some grounds that same case has been heard and ruled upon by the Supreme Court of Liberia, and the judge does not have jurisdiction on it. There are a series of arguments, and then the judge affirmed that the case that the Supreme Court has ruled in, he has, or the lower courts got no authority. Only the higher courts got the authority to, peruse, review, and amend judgment and decisions that are made by the lower courts in the circuit.
Okay, so so as it stands, they can only depend on the Bureau of Information, the file of the Supreme Court.
They can only depend on that.
And up to present, we haven't heard anything. Do you know why we haven't heard from the Supreme Court?
But the Supreme Court got their own timing when it comes to adjudicating cases. So we're still waiting. We are with all ears to see how and where and how far that goes. But as for now, because that was there, the bit of information was there, and then they came with declaratory judgment down at the Civil Law Court.
Also, we know lawmakers were being invited by the police for some being liberal persons of interest in the investigation into the fire situation of Capitol Hill. Have they gone there now? Do we know what's happening?
Well, the police have said that whosoever is linked to the arson attack on the Capitol building will be invited and will be investigated. And I cannot say now for sure who have gone there, because there were a series of names. You saw the listing that included the Imbato speaker, Funati Kofa. They have Marvin Cole. They have Frank Safoko, Abu Kamara, and others. So I cannot vividly say who has gone there for now to be, questioned.
Because some of these lawmakers have told us that they have gone there and they've been postponing.
Well, that's the police knows what they're doing, so they know and at what time and when they need you to come. So when was it? It was just last week that they were invited So today is Monday. So I don't know within that interval when and how they've gone there and they'll be postponing. I can't speak for that, but the police knows when and how they do and they go about their investigation. But we just got the information last week that about 7 or 8 lawmakers will be invited linked to the fire incident. So between that time interval, I don't know how many times they have gone there and how many times the police have told them that they're postponing it. So yeah.
Okay, Massa, thanks so kindly. So that is that. On Wednesday, we'll continue the how do we call it? The counter meet. We'll continue the counter meet on Wednesday when Grand Judah will be making way for for Maryland County to go to the finals. I don't know, just sorry, folks. Sorry, we're trying to get our Lofa County mayor on. We're trying to get him on. We're also trying to get Nyanti on. So let's bring you this. Let's bring you this very quickly. Bear with us. Okay. 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 So today again is the SONA. That is the State of the Nation address by President Joseph Newman Boakai. And so we are here for it. We are set up for it. Shortly, we will join Nyanti. Let's take this very quick break.
Frustrated, deep down in your heart you're devastated. Oh, it's alright. I know you're gonna be alright. I know you've never been here before, so you wanna walk out that door. It's alright. I know you're gonna be alright. I know right now you're kinda losing hope. You don't wanna do this life no more. Please breathe, breathe. Yeah, I know it's tough for you. I know that you're gonna get through. Breathe, breathe. Yeah, I know it's tough for you. I know that you're gonna get through. Breathe. Oh, breathe. Oh, breathe. Oh, breathe.
Yes, indeed.
Just breathe.
Whatever it is, welcome. This is the OK Conversation. These different investigations, these different cases, it is our hope that they will happen very speedily. It is our hope, that these matters will be brought to conclusion, to know what happened. The dilly-dallying, the delays, and all these kinds of things. We hope they are not always going to continue. Of course, Donald Trump's executive order is coming into effect. It is important. Okay. And the BBC reported about a leaked memo. I'm talking about the executive order to, pause the different America overseas support, the different things they've been doing with different countries for a 90-day review. We've also been able to see an email circulated by USAID in Liberia to that effect. So you may see a slowing down in some of the support systems, the different aid programs of the United States. Hoping that after the review, this may resume, or who knows? We don't know what could happen. But whatever the case is, for me, it tells us that we may be in for some tough times. That is why it tells us. And it should tell us that what we have as countries, African countries, in this case Liberia, we should rely on ourselves. We should use our resources to the optimum. We have so much money in these countries, but we do not use the money as we should. We do all kinds of things that we shouldn't be doing. So we are trying to get our people. It seems it is tough to get them. So it is just. So it seems our guys are finding it difficult to join us the way we want them to. It seems we're not getting them the way we want to. Yeah, so let's make use of what we have. No country is supposed to help you. No country is forced to help you. No country is forced to help you. I think I'll just call these guys directly. They don't seem to be getting how we want to bring them on, so people will be able to see them on live video. That's what we wanted to do, but it seems that is not working. It seems it is not working. It seems we cannot even get Nyanti through that means, so let's go direct. When they get adjusted, we'll be bringing them to you. Yeah. Just bear with us. So President Boakai will be addressing the country very shortly. We'll hear what he has to say, what his government has achieved. Some of you are already guessing what he will be saying. You're already guessing. But let us hear from you on the counter me, data counter advance. Message me as we try to get our people. After the sooner you hear from me more. Afonso Zion, is he a counselor now? I think he's a counselor, yeah. He said it's the other way around. Maryland will be making way for Grand Judah to the finals. Okay. Garrison Diaz says he is supporting Maryland because of Madam Victoria Clark. Okay. Someone else say what VP Kunto over 30 people without a single ticket. Maybe they pay some kind of way before going there. Okay, but it's important for government officials to pay. As it stands, I'll have to be direct now to get these guys on. It's like we're not getting them the way we're supposed to get them. So let's go direct. Let's get James Colley directly. Yeah, James, welcome. I was trying to get you in a way that we'll see you on live video, but it's like it is not going through. But welcome.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me this afternoon, Julius.
Yeah, I think we just have to do a drill with all of you so that we can, better do it next time. But
Okay.
there's very, very cashly discovery of a young, a minor, a young little girl who was discovered dead in Lofa on yesterday morning. Tell us about it.
Yeah, well, yesterday, Sunday morning, when she went missing on Saturday, the parent informed the Liberian National Police that their child has gone missing, and information was sent all around the radio station with announcement. Fortunately, on the part of the parent, yesterday she was discovered dead in an unfinished building in the colony community with deep openings around her body, right around the stomach, the neck, at the back, and also in the anus. According to the jury report, these are places that had deep openings on the body. So based on the jury report, police launched an investigation. Currently, there are 3 persons undergoing preliminary investigation at the Liberian National Police. And just 3 hours ago, the body was turned over to the parent, and now they are at the burial site where this little girl will be laid to rest today. So citizens are angry. Today was a planned day for mass protests, but according to the leadership of the committee that initiated the protest, they were talked to by the superintendent that he's not here. Let them hold their peace so that as soon as he returns to the county and he can stage the protest on Wednesday. So we are looking forward to that. But as it stands, more especially the women, they are not happy about what happened yesterday. This is the third time, as you may be aware, just within this month, having this kind of deaths, and more especially in Bonjama district.
Wow. So this is the third mysterious death that has been...
that has occurred in Bonjama of recent.
So in the case of the young guy who allegedly committed suicide in the cell, how did it go?
He stayed at the hospital where the embalming has been done, because the parent of Mosima said they're not going to accept the body unless police come up with investigation, findings of the investigation as to what resulted, why Mosima hanged himself, allegedly while undergoing police preliminary investigation. So they have said they're not going to touch the body. The body will stay with the government until the government can do a thorough investigation, even as far as going to conduct autopsy on that body before they can accept it. So the burial of Mosima is pending police findings, that we make the public, or inform the public about how Mosima allegedly hanged himself in police withholding cell. So Mosima body is still there. On yesterday, the parent of Mosima and the citizens of Dogoma town were about to come over a press conference to call on the local authorities and the Liberian National Police in charge of the investigation to tell us when funding of the investigation will be out. While planning for that yesterday, again, we got this other sad news coming from Colony community. So everyone was like concerned. So it just added to the pain that being created as a result of Mosima death and other issues also.
Front Page Africa have reported something about the acting immigration boss reacting to people accusing him of being linked to the death of the lady who the Mosima person was seen as a person of interest, and then he was found dead as a result of allegedly hanging himself. Has he been able to say anything now? I am talking about the interim head of the LIS.
That information, the local authorities here denied that information. At no point in time, Lufin linked the acting Director General of the Liberia Immigration Services to the death of Moyongo Kleku and Evi Mosima. So they dismissed that rumor and they described the publication by Front Page Africa as false and misleading.
Yeah, but he was the one reacting to it, and Front Page Africa carried the story. So what was he reacting to if no one linked him?
I don't know from which of the county he got that link from, but in Lofa, at no point in time even a single person called on the radio to have him linked. Not too many people even know that he's from Lofa and that part of Lofa. So I don't know where he got that information from. That Front Page Africa did that publication, and at no point in time any of the citizens in Lofa call or any of the radio stations, even the citizens in Dogoman, to have him linked to that incident that occurred in Dogoman town.
Okay. Now, in the case of the recent death of this child, what are citizens saying? How is it making people to feel in the Vonjama area?
In fact, there's a fear now. People here are living in fear. Today, Julius have visited some of the schools. Today, they turned out very poor.
Wow.
More especially with this information that today citizens were about to come out to demonstrate. Some parents got afraid and they allowed their kids to go to school. Even the school I'm in, St. Joseph Kelly School, the population there today was very less. Even the daycare schools today, because of the information yesterday when the committee under the banner Citizens Action Committee in solidarity with mysterious deaths, killings in Lofa will be coming out today in their black. So that information cut across on yesterday. However, the team took the media at around 9 o'clock last night to inform the public that the protest will no longer hold. But with that, with the way in which the girl was brutally murdered yesterday, some had a fear that today protests are going to be more desperate. You remember the protest of Mwesima resulted to the burning of the police station in Johnstown and that of the magisterial court there. So when this information came out yesterday that citizens were about to get into the street today, it makes parents afraid with the way in which they saw the killing of that little girl, coupled with the protest today. So it was like kind of scary for parents. And today, several of them did not allow their kids to go to school.
Okay, thanks so kindly, James Colley. Hopefully we'll get more updates from you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, that's James Colley, our Lofa County correspondent. You heard that for yourselves right here on the OK Conversation. Let's go up Capitol Hill and speak with Nyanti. Let's speak with Nyanti quickly. Okay, Nyanti, welcome to the OK Conversation. We have been trying to bring you on camera. It seems it is not going through.
And besides that, Julius, we're having a bit of problem with the camera, and we're having problem with the internet here on the grounds of the Capitol. So that's why I'm coming a bit slow in joining the live broadcast.
I see that, and perhaps you have something on old phone too, but that's okay. What are the latest updates coming in from Capitol Hill?
Well, let's just give the latest before we go. You know, there has been this set protocol. Around 3:15, the protocol should have announced the arrival of the judiciary, that is the Supreme Court bench, where they will be seated up the stage. So as to speak, that entire chairs that were reserved for there are completely empty. Not a single members of the Supreme Court bench, though we saw a clarity provided by Darius Ambruma in response to a post that was done by charges about the Chief Justice would not be a part of this ceremony, and then that they were in Egypt attending an international function. But as it stands, now other members of the Supreme Court bench are present here. That chairs are directly on the podium adjacent the Deputy Speaker are completely empty. Julius, so that's the first observation we want to get at the moment. Yeah, and then another observation again is when the lawmakers came, there were members who from the cabinet who were placed on the stage. So the lawmakers were having problem with the sitting arrangement. Why is it that this function is a legislative function, and then members of the cabinet are placed off the stage, and then members of the legislature are brought where the ordinary people are seated? So lawmakers were raising concern with the protocol, but then they have to sort that out behind the scenes. So that was this is just another observation that was being brought here. And as we speak, members of the cabinet of the executive branch are currently seated up the podium, and then the majority bloc speaker is presiding over that session. He had just called the session to order, and he's entertaining motion. And then adjacent the speaker is the vice president Jeremiah Cohn, and then adjacent Jeremiah Cohn is the pro tem Yombli Kanga Lawrence, and then adjacent Yombli Kanga the pro tem is deputy speaker Thomas Falai. But then the chair on the left of Representative Deputy Speaker Tuma Fala that contain approximately 5 seats, meaning the Chief Justice and all 4 associate justices, they are completely empty. Not a single member is present here. But then
have you seen
because of the diplomat?
Diplomatical. Have you seen like the American ambassador and others there?
Gradually, yes, certainly. So the U.S. ambassador Matt Turner is here. He's been flanked by the EU ambassador Swedish. So we can see the Cameroonian ambassador, who is the doyen of the diplomatic corps, giving his long time in serving the Cameroon yet in Liberia. So he's currently seated, and they're seated right on the left from where I'm standing, watching directly to where they are seated. So the present here there, I'm seeing opposition political parties. I'm seeing the Liberia Restoration Party. I'm seeing the vice running mate, that is the vice standard bearer of the Alternative National Congress, the CPP by extension. Charlie Bonskin is currently in the pew monitoring this entire address.
Have you seen some lawmakers from the CDC and from the rule of law caucus who said they were going to boycott?
What I'm seeing a host of them, from the Rule of Law Caucus, number 1, Representative Rufi Barry of Montserrat County District number 1. Also in the pew is Representative Maya Dan from Montserrat County District number 7, and Representative Smo Mobile from Montserrat County District number 3, Representative Ellen Atore from Magibi County District number 3. You also have Representative Bintu Masale from Grand Cayman County District number 2. So a lot of them are here, though they consider themselves as the rule of law caucus here up at the level of the legislature, and then they were also in attendance with regards to a statement. In fact, there was a statement released by the chairperson of that caucus, Representative Musa Ability, announcing that members of the rule of law caucus will not honor the State of the Nation address, but notably a lot of them are here. They've currently seated in the pew. They're monitoring the State of the Nation address. They march directly where the speaker vehicle normally parked. This is where they started marching from, and went directly to where the chairs are being reserved for them. So they're present here, Julius.
Have you seen Musa Ability, and have you also seen some members of the CDC? The CDC urged our lawmakers to boycott. Have you seen any of them?
No, I have not seen the led by Senator Nathaniel Magiro. I haven't seen him. So, Julius, the speaker, the majority bloc speaker, had just they have just mandated the committee on executive to go to escort the president to the podium where he will begin the deliberation of his address. But as it stands, we've not been able to see exactly from the Senate angle where the senators are seated because of the security protocol, and a lot of our protocol have been put in place to disallow people from moving from one end to another. And the president had just arrived on the grounds of the Capitol. He was shortly disembarked from his vehicle where
so kindly,
he will be
Nyati.
escorted
Yeah,
by
we'll
members
just
of
leave.
the executive to the podium. So again, so these are just some of the observations at the moment, Julius.
Thanks so kindly. We will leave you there, Nyanti. We will join you later after the president shall have spoken. Nyanti Toba right there, as you heard him. Yep, there's the piece. The piece. Well, according peace, the seats reserved for the judiciary, according to Nyanti, are still empty. Of course, as the president has arrived now, nobody can enter again. What does that mean? We do not know yet. On January 8, 2025, Front Page Africa publishes Acting Immigration Commissioner General Elijah F. Rufus has vehemently denied accusations linking him to the murder of Mayongo Keleko, a 45-year-old woman found dead in Dorogoma town, Vonjama district, on New Year's Eve. Keleko's death has sparked growing unrest in the region, with some locals accusing Rufus of involvement in ritualistic killings. Keleko's body was discovered along a farm road in Dorogoma, prompting an investigation by local authorities. The police arrested several suspects, including 19-year-old Yakpawolo Mosima, who was identified as the primary suspect. A 15-member jury convened to investigate the case, determined that foul play was involved, citing deep cuts on Keleko's hands and a broken neck. The situation has become even more tense due to a shared surname between Mosima and the immigration boss Elijah Rufus. Rumors quickly spread suggesting that Rufus and Mosima were related and that the immigration chief might have orchestrated the murder for ritualistic purposes. Reports indicate that Rufus's father's name is Rufus Mosima, and Elijah reportedly changed his surname from Mosima to Rufus, adopting his father's first name. However, Rufus has firmly denied any connection to Mosima, stating that while they share the same surname, they are not related. He also clarified that he has not visited Dorogoma's town since 1992, distancing himself from the events surrounding Keleko's death. Okay, so that was that. Shortly, my technical people join me here. Let's see, we're going to relay the State of the Nation address to be brought by the President of the Republic of Liberia. Let's take this one as we try to do that.